Nissan's Qashqai has been a huge sales success, Nissan's biggest in fact. It's the car that practically invented the crossover segment, giving young families another choice other than the Ford Focus and the VW Golf. And it's built right here in the UK, and it's certainly a lot more interesting than the old Nissan Almera. Although the Qashqai looks like an SUV, it's actually the size of a Ford Focus, albeit 20 centimetres taller. You can have it in four-wheel drive, but the majority are sold front-wheel drive only, so you'll have a pseudo SUV on your driveway. It's got strong striking lines that make a comparatively small car look pretty angry. It's not going to bowl you over in the design stakes, but it is far from dull to look at. As a package, it's quite smart, and you do get a lot of interior space. Thanks to the car's high ride, you do get a very commanding view of the road, and the steering is adjustable for both rake and reach. The materials in here do feel nice and sturdy enough, and there are plenty of cup holders and storage cubbies for all the family, but it's really not up to VW Golf or Ford Focus standards, and compared to the styling revolution outside, inside is distinctly average. Another downside is the weedy sat-nav screen that's just out of your eye line, so it's quite difficult to see when you're driving. Not ideal, that. In the rear of the standard Qashqai, there's plenty of room for both adults and children, and it also comes with a decent sized boot and folding seats. There's also a 7-seater Qashqai Plus 2 option. It has a longer wheelbase to make room for a couple of extra seats in the back, but do bear in mind that they're only big enough for children and only really suitable for shorter journeys. They're also a bit of a pain to get into. The Qashqai is perfectly suited to the UK's bumpy, rutted, potholed, nasty roads, thanks to some UK-specific fettling to the handling. You can fling it into a bend and it's not as roly-poly as you'd expect an SUV to be. No, in fact, it's composed and entertaining, where rivals like the Peugeot 3008 simply aren't. There are plenty of engines on offer, but the one to go for is the 1.5 DCI pure drive diesel. While it's only got 108 brake horsepower, it'll do 0 to 62 in 12.7 seconds and comes with engine start-stop as standard to help those all-important economy figures. The Nissan Qashqai was the blueprint for an entirely new type of car, and thanks to some UK-specific fettling, it's good to drive, has decent performance, and is well priced. Most importantly though, Qashqais are in demand, so if you're on the market for a different kind of family hatchback, I think it's time you found out why.